you're all okay. I've seen loads of you this morning, so I've literally just flown home. Totally forgot I had a Facebook Live to do, so I'm here doing a Facebook Live. I'll just see if I'm where I'm supposed to be, because I think it's only just gone live again, like it does. Is Jade checking? Jade's trying to check. Hope you're having a gorgeous week. It's not Monday. I wanted to say happy Monday, but that's not where we're at. Yes, I'm live. It's not Monday because Monday was bank holiday, then it was my day off on a Tuesday. So co-working has been this morning, which has been ace. There were loads there, and some people got some really good stuff done. Jane did all her accounts. I'm proper proud of you, Jane. Well done. Faye did a load of automations. Maddie set up tons of tech stuff that she didn't know how to do before. So we've had a lovely little morning. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about keeping your finances in check in your small business. If you've not heard me talk about this sort of stuff before, I am a massive advocate for the profit first theory. So it's a book. You don't have to buy the book, go Google it. And it discusses the idea that rather than sales minus expenses equals your profit, it flips it round a little bit, and it's sales minus the profit that you want from your business equals expenses. So it talks about this idea that you should be running your business on what's left after you've taken out what you want to take out, kind of. Like, this is the premise of it. And it kind of does it by percentages. So when I get money into my business, I put a certain percentage away into wages, a certain percentage into tax, a certain percentage into like dividends that I want to pay myself. And then I operate my business on the 20% that's left. I operate my business on 20% of our income. And these percentages are different depending on what kind of business you have. A product business is totally different because your cash flow is really different on a product business. But I totally subscribe to profit first. However, there's lots of other tips around like making your business money go further and creating like realistic spending for your business. So one of the first ones is make a real budget, a realistic one, not a fantasy one. Don't buy all the shit that you don't need, especially not at the start of your business. Get really clear on what is useful. You do not need at the beginning of your business to spend a fortune on the posh laminated business cards. Let me tell you, a normal plain business card that is not posh and laminated, it's a proper printed one, but it's not got soft touch, it's not got rounded corners that you pay all the extra for. It's bullshit. A business card goes on someone's fridge if you're lucky, otherwise they get put in the bin. Don't waste your money. Set realistic budgets on stuff that actually covers what you can afford to spend. The next kind of bit is track your money. So Fiona was at co-working just now and we're having a conversation. So Fiona's an accountant. She does the accounts for loads of women in the group now. And we were talking about knowing your numbers and how the women that she's working with now actually know their numbers. Tracy called it Dragon's Den numbers. If she got asked like what her sales are, what her profit margin is, that she understands these numbers and knows them. Track your money, every penny. Check what you are paying for that you don't need to be paying for. Check what you are getting value out of and what you are not. Like, keeping tabs on your cash flow is so important. And this is where I work with people and they've got old subscriptions that they don't use, or they're paying twice for things. I've got lots of people paying twice for something like Microsoft Office. So they pay through their email on some website builders, and then they're paying for it themselves. Like, this happens a lot more than you might think. So keep track on where your money is. And my next one is like, pick your favourites and fund them first. So this idea of figure out your top priorities, what's important to you in your business. If it's networking, book those networking events in. If it's products that you need to enhance your service to your customers, save up and put those in first. If it's brilliant customer service, if it's things like, I need someone to, this is the position I'm in, I need someone to update a load of my printables. So at this point, that is what I will invest in, for someone to come and update all this, because I don't have time, but it's holding me back from other things. So figure out what your top priorities are and start investing there. That might mean you need to do some strategy day stuff, and if you want to talk about strategy days, come and have a little chat with me. But this bit's really important. What's more important to your business at this point? Be a bargain hunter. Loads of the software that I use, I've bought on lifetime licenses. So I talk about Social Bee all the time. I recommend it all the time. Loads of my clients use Social Bee, but I bought mine years ago on a lifetime license for about $50, and I don't pay anything else now for it. It's $29 a month, I think, now. And that was a great investment. I have a few lifetime licenses for, so Divi, for when I build websites, I have a lifetime license for that. That was saving me money. If you can afford to, things like Canva Pro, pay for it for a year in advance rather than monthly, because you save money. You pay less over a year. Depending on what your cash flow is like, you might not be able to do that. But if you can, do. You are actually saving money. And other times, look for better or free ways to do things, especially at the start of your business. If you want a membership, think about how you would host that. Membership software costs a fortune. You might just be able to give people access to a Dropbox file, like for them to be able to get the stuff that they want. There are other ways to do things, so really, really look at how you can save money. All of my investments have been considered after a while of, I'm doing something a way that works but is often clunky, and it's when I get to the next level that then I decide to upgrade that, and that's exactly how I want you to be doing it too. Have an emergency stash. Businesses go under by not being able to afford to keep running if cash flow isn't where it should be. It's okay, and it depends who you work with, but some of the bigger businesses that I work with, like can I say, the council is amazing. They pay within a week almost always. But when I worked with corporate, so O2, GiftGaff, it's 90 days payment term from the month after you sent the invoice in. So it's nearly 4 months sometimes till you get paid, and it's all right knowing that there's a chunk of money coming in, but you might need that now. So having that spare for emergencies is so important. Another one of mine, which is a tip for life, not just business, is hold up on impulse buys. I have a little rule that if I want something, generally, I can put it in my basket on Amazon, but I have to wait 24 hours before I buy it. And I can guarantee that at least half, if not more often, I realise I don't actually need it or want it. And it was very much an impulse thing because I was in that mood. And again, know yourself. Like, there are times when I am more susceptible to doing that and times when I'm way better at it. It's, learn what triggers your impulse buying. If I'm bored, hungry, hormone related, I am more likely to buy stuff that I didn't need or would ever use. So yeah, I have like a little 24-hour rule on impulse buys generally. And then the last one is around review your budget and tweak it. Check that you're actually spending the money on what you want to. Loads of businesses go by with I ain't got any money, and often it's not true, but it's been spent in weird ways and unnecessary ways. So make sure it's a bit more like a living document rather than a set in stone kind of thing. Regularly have a look at it, see if it lines up with your business goals as they evolve as well. Alright, I'm going because I've got birthday cake to eat and I've literally just walked in, I'm starving. So, we are back. Let me see, I don't know. I hope you all had a lovely Easter, by the way. It already feels so long ago. So next Monday, I'm back with a Facebook Live, but not till 2:15. So close. At 2:15, we've got monthly networking in the morning. If you've never been along to one and you'd like to, it's just £5 for your first event. Come and see us and see if you like it. So it's training and networking for female business owners. It's at Whitwell, 9:30 to 11:30 next Monday, and then I will be back in here for a live at 2:15. Alright, have a fabulous rest of your week. Like I said, it feels like Monday, but it's not, so the rest of the week's just going to fly by. I'm going over to Cheryl's, who's in the group, tomorrow to have a whole day working at her house, so that's exciting because I get a whole day by my laptop, which rarely happens. Any questions on that live or anything else, drop me a message so you can post it in here, put hashtag replay if you're watching it later, Yeah, anything you want to know, just get in touch. Alright ladies, have a good week.